I died. In 2009, my heart gave out while I was eating lunch at work. It was bullshit if you ask me. Well, the next thing I know, I was choking on air in the dark with 11 strangers all around. People of all ages, some barely out of high school, and well, some could have been my grandparents. None of us knew each other, but after what we went through, we started calling each other family. We didn't crawl out of the grave on our own. Something brought us back. We didn't really know each other or what it was. Oh, well, not exactly. You can't describe it, but it's too much to look at, let alone explain. We'll just call it the host, okay? Every year since, we meet up in November. We call it Thanksgiving. Not the food kind, though. Ours is more practical, I guess. You know, to stay alive. We have to bring the host something. One person each. Same age, same gender. The closer the match, the better it holds. The host, he takes what it needs, and in return we keep going. Not really aging, not really dying. Just patched together year after year. If we skip it, oh, we come apart. Not figuratively, literally. I mean, the skin, it starts slipping and joints start popping out like stuffed dolls held together with the wrong kind of thread. It's been 6 years now. 6 sacrifices each. 72 people, if you're counting. You know, most of us, we just do what we have to do, and some pretend that they don't think about it, and some are a little too good at it. I don't like it either, but I'm not giving this up. I've already died once. I'm not going to do it again. But this year, one of ours, Kayla, one of the teens, she couldn't do it. She broke. Night before the ritual, she snuck out and caught most of them loose. Let them run. Told them to keep going and not to look back. Most were caught. I managed to keep mine. The host noticed and, well, it didn't get angry. It just stopped holding things together. Kayla was the first. Her skin, it started peeling in her jaw. She couldn't talk by the end. The rest of us, we couldn't help. We wouldn't. Really, I mean, 4 others paid the price of losing their catch, and same deal. No offering, no gift. That's the truth about us. We're not alive and we're not really dead. We're just held in place by something older than time that likes the sound of people screaming. Sometimes I think about just letting go. Just letting it fall apart. I remember the cold. I remember being nothing. I'll do what I have to do. The host will always find more family, and I'll always find a sacrifice.
The screen door slammed, interrupting the silence of my house. I walked over to the door, cracking it open to see Sarah, my daughter who went missing 5 years ago. Sarah? My voice shook, looking down at her. Sarah, is that you? Yes, Mommy. Her voice was hoarse and her eyes clung to tears. She was turning around and watching behind her, eager to come inside. "Sarah, come in!" I opened the door, ushering her inside before shutting it behind her. How are you? How are you here?" "I escaped," she whispered, her face reflecting fear. "Yes, honey, I know. My hand rested on the door handle. "But I moved houses!"
It was a dark and stormy night. I was alone in the house, or so I thought. The cliché felt safe, a cozy wrapper for the violence hammering against the roof. The rain didn't tap it. It was driven by a gale that made the old Victorian siding scream. I sat in the armchair facing the sliding glass door, watching the backyard strobed by violent bursts of white light. Flash! The oak tree in the center of the yard stood rigid, its branches thrashing like drowning arms. One Mississippi, boom! The thunder shook the floorboards beneath my feet. I took a sip of tea, the ceramic rattling slightly against my teeth. The storm was moving closer. Flash! The yard lit up again. The oak tree, the overturned lawn chair, and the shape standing by the back fence. I blinked, leaning forward. It was tall and motionless and draped in something heavy and wet. Darkness slammed back down before I could focus. "It's just a bush," I whispered. My voice, it sounded thin, swallowed by the drumming of the rain. Flash! The shape wasn't by the fence anymore. It was standing in the middle of the lawn. It had no face, just a smooth, pale surface where features should be. It wasn't looking at the house. It was pointing at the sliding glass door. One Mississippi boom crash! My heart raced with terrified panic. I scrambled up, checking the lock on the glass door. The latch, it was engaged. I backed away, grabbing the heavy brass poker from the fireplace. I waited, my breath hitching in my throat, praying for the storm just to pass, praying for darkness to hold. Flash! The yard was empty, the figure was gone. Relief washed over me, cold and dizzying. I let out a jaggedy exhale. My grip on the poker had loosened. It had just been a trick of the light, and then the lightning flashed one last time. The yard, it was still empty, but the reflection of the glass door, illuminated by the stuttering white light, I saw the living room behind me. I saw the sofa, I saw the lamp, and I saw the pale faceless figure standing directly behind my left shoulder.